a bit like the Speaker's Corner thing. It clearly states no prayer by any religion. And yet, again, this week, we've had a certain group threaten huge demonstrations because they've been stopped from.
If you've been in a group today, you'll know that's the other thing that's got me goat today. Yeah.
I know, mate. I have been. I've been very quiet. I might not have popped in, but I have seen everything, mate. And that's why I said you was very angry today. I mean, some of the things you come out with and said you wanted to do made me laugh. I was also a bit worried because the last thing I want to do is lose my best buddy Gary to some crazy bloody action that he might take. But I can understand.
Yeah, but you know, it was only said in anger.
And obviously, I know it was said in anger, but I do worry sometimes. I know what you're like. You're a Warsaw boy, and sometimes actions are the only way. And I am 70 miles away from you, so if you was to go off and do
that guy on the video today,
you're doing it.
It just made me angry because he said the police more or less told him to stop. So his answer to that was, "You're acting against my human rights, and Ramadan's coming up. So if you don't pack it in and let us do what we want to do, in other words, an illegal act in Hyde Park, which you're not allowed to do." But he was more or less saying to the policeman, threatening him with civil unrest by saying, "If you don't allow us you keep stopping us from praying here, Ramadan's coming up, you'll have a protest with millions to deal with." In other words, he was going to incite violence by taking millions of Muslims down there to pray on a mass scale.
We're building more and more mosques and we're forgetting about the churches. The churches are going downhill and the mosques are coming more and more.
Yes, sadly, this quiet, unassuming building was the scene of a protest that turned pretty ugly. A Shia Muslim organisation wants to turn these offices into a community facility, a place for them to meet and to pray. But a group who came here on Saturday objecting to those plans clashed with others who believe that Islamic prayer should be allowed here. A police line separated the two sides, preventing those who object to this new place of worship from getting to the front door.
We're building more and more mosques and we're forgetting about the churches. The churches are going downhill and the mosques coming more and more into it. And obviously we're scared of Islamification.